Generation Alpha, the most tech-savvy generation, the younger siblings of Gen Z, and the generation with brand influence and purchasing power beyond their years. Yet, Gen A will still receive the same substandard level of female health education that we received close to 20 years ago. They are the generation that look to TikTok for information and believe viral videos that tell them they can stop their period by taking a shot of lime juice, salt, and tagine powder. So whilst technology and social media have significantly advanced, the education on female health and well-being has not. Can we really go another generation without fixing this? We've spoken to nearly 1,000 female and non-binary teens who tell us that they rate the education they receive in school a mere 3 out of 10, whereas their parents rate it 8 out of 10. So to fill this gap, 88% of those teens go online to Dr. Google and social media, and 86% experience anxiety and stress. They worry if they're normal. In fact, this is what they've told us about the whole experience. Teens of today deserve better. They should have access to credible information about their health and well-being when they need it the most. Enter Luna. We are a platform for girls and non-binary teens aged 11 to 16 where they can learn through engaging yet informative content about adolescence, including topics such as periods and hormones, skincare, acne, sleep, stress, and more. They can ask anonymous questions of an expert and receive a response free from embarrassment and awkwardness, and a place where they and their parents can buy recommended products on all things teen-related. Femtech is the new fintech. By 2027, the market is expected to be worth £90 billion, yet no one is servicing these young people when they need it the most. And with teens experiencing similar issues all across the world, this is a massive global opportunity. We know Generation Alpha look to TikTok for information because it's fun and engaging, yet it's full of misinformation. The NHS website is accurate and credible, but my word, is it boring for a 13-year-old? And Flow, the femtech giant, is female health focused, yet doesn't provide teen-specific content. Luna will be there throughout adolescence. So we've spent the last 8 months really understanding our users and trialing the first version of the app, with engagement rates of 72%, login rates of 5 times a week, referral rates of 5 friends each, and a wait list of 1,000 teens. It's clear. They love Luna. And we know there is a want, a need, and willingness to pay for the app from brands, schools, and parents. So a key focus for us now is to really understand the best commercial strategy to enable maximum growth and impact. Currently, it is just Jazz and I. However, we have a brilliant team of advisors, a growing community of vetted content collaborators, and most importantly, our group of super user teens who give us weekly feedback. Our pre-seed round was oversubscribed, so we are extending our round to 600K until the end of June. We're also continuing to build our board of advisors and our network of parents, teens, and teachers. So whilst we're not building the next crypto platform or Web3 application, we are building Luna to actually change lives, to enable a generation of anxious, unsupported, misinformed teens to emerge as strong, happy, healthy members of society. If you're interested in being part of Luna, scan the code, come find me afterwards. I'd love to chat. Thank you.
Good girl. I'll take this. And we'll start now with questions. Whoever wants to go first.
Yes, thank you so much for the pitch. It was really good and impressive, actually, to see that you're solving this important problem for the teenagers. Can you elaborate a little bit more about the business model? So is it subscription, and how does it really work? So
It's a great question, and it's one that we've been chopping and changing a lot. Because we're so new, it's not actually been our core focus at the moment. We really want to build an amazing product and actually something that we know the teens will use and come back to. So as part of this sort of next phase with the pre-seed, it is really to double down on exactly what that looks like. It could be subscriptions with schools. So we have had conversations with schools when we've been going into schools, and they love the idea because they are so sort of strapped for time in teaching this these issues really, but they know it's a big problem. So actually subscription-based is one with the schools. And then another one we've been looking at is actually partnerships with brands who, like I said, they really want to get in front of this audience. But to do that, they need a level of trust and authenticity, which we can provide. And we have had some brands already reach out to us and say, can we be on your platform? And we're just like, wait, it's not built yet. So that's another one that we're looking into. And then parents as well, whether there's some sort of subscription model there.
thank you.
How have you been financed so far?
Sorry.
How have you been financed so far?
So back in October when we started, we actually won a grant, which was £20,000. So we've been using that very frugally, I have to admit. Neither Jazz or I have taken a salary. So it's just been, we're living off our savings, and then obviously the 20,000 to get us to the point today of having the first version of the app and doing our pre-seed.
How will the additional 600K help you with your vision, and do you also have key hires in place already or planned?
Yes, so one of the main objectives is obviously the sort of key hires around tech and product. So Jazz and I both have backgrounds in consulting, and we met doing our MBA. So we're very much doers, and we can do lots of different things, but tech is not one of our skills, unfortunately. So the first version of the app that we built was on a no-code platform, which I learned over the Christmas holidays, watched a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of late nights building it. So key hires, definitely obviously like a tech. We're just about to recruit a head of tech, which is great. And then another key hire for us is someone to actually coordinate our social media, because obviously, as I mentioned, TikTok, Instagram, it's huge with this generation. So we want to be out there putting out great content. So those two will be our first key hires, and the 600K will obviously be a big part of the hiring strategy and getting a great product and MVP out there.
And that's all the time we have for questions. Thank you.
Thank you.